Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my god, I'm singing a cringy song. I'm so cringy. Cringe. New Jersey. Yeah. It's Ruby time. Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lyric Room, a place where we sit down and we discuss, react, and commentate on your favorite songs of geek culture. Like that one person in the audience. I know who you are. You, right there. Yes, you. Real MVP right there. Look at you. Support. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, yeah, today we're going to be covering Volume 6 of RWBY, the soundtrack. And supposedly, this is a very emotional soundtrack. And as you guys know, now what we're going to be doing so we can enjoy the songs even more is we're going to separate them song by song by song. So altogether, I believe you guys will be getting 9 or 11 episodes from Volume 6's soundtrack. We like doing this because instead of going through the entirety of the album, this way each of them gets their own type of representation. Because I know some people like more song rather than another, and this will get us to be able to talk more about each of these songs. Binging it is one thing, while that is enjoyable, at the same time, we like to be able to decipher, analyze, and discuss everything that goes into this wonderful song. Again, I'm no musician, but I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you because why? Because I am somebody who's a fan of music. So this is a perspective of somebody who goes into this and really loves geek culture. Hi, I'm Katja Stack and I love geek culture. Alright, so today we're going to start with Rising, featuring Casey Lee Williams by Jeff Williams with lyrics. Thank God there's lyrics! Because sometimes it's like those lyrics and you're like, you hear a song and then you start making it up yourself and you're just like, what the fuck did I just hear? You know, you're just like, what is this? Because you know, like when some things sound like people are saying like one thing and then it's a totally different thing. Hope you get my gist of things. But yeah, it's all like the Death Note soundtrack. Like the opening of it sounds like completely different of what people are saying, but it's actually just, you get it. But I'm glad that there's lyrics to this. But yeah, my friends, as you know, we separate this into a few segments, just like our show, Lore Behind the Game. If you haven't checked it out yet, be sure to. Yeah. Promotion plug. That's right. We're going to be reading some of the comments for each of these videos as well to see what you guys have to think about Rising. So let's get started. Let's go. Hey. Yeah. Oh, I like how it's going to the music when it's all boom boom. That fan art's like chef's kiss, like, just look at it. Yeah. Move fast. You don't want to move slow. You want to go. So you always want to clap along to the songs. Imagine. Sometimes we feel like, ooh. Even if you feel like you have no hope, you still do it. Yes. Yes. Ooh, the sparrow was born to fly. That's an interesting lyric right there. Hey. So, yes, you gotta love those flowers. Yes. That is badass right there. That's a fucking take advice from anybody. Because it's already drooping. I love willow trees. Hey, hey. Hell yeah. I like that. It's like someday. See, it's, ooh. Always the moon. What the hell? I feel like that moon's gonna have an even bigger importance than we saw what Salem did to it. That poor moon. Wow. Ooh, don't play the game Outlast. Listen to that, my friends. Don't let the past consume you. Ooh. Yeah, see? Like with Monty, keep moving forward. Yes. It's cute. Look up. I like that. That's, oh man. I like that. See, it's like you don't know who you are at first, and then suddenly you know who you are because the path leads you to who you're going to be. Stand up. Motivational speech time. Don't let your past consume you. No. You know who you're meant to be. You go out there and you flourish just like the rain sprinkles on the flowers. Yes. Oh. Preach it. Hey. Yes. Ooh, armored in splendor. I like that. Hey. Yo! Endless story. So does it mean RWBY's gonna go on forever, or endless story? Because fairy tales sometimes end, so. Hey, the fact it strikes wherever it wants. Imagine if lightning actually did listen, though. Hey. I want to know the importance of the moon with RWBY. Other than Salem destroying it completely, I mean, there has to be some other kind of like importance. Yes. So before we go and review lyric by lyric, let's see what you had to say about that. Because honestly, it's a very upbeat song, but it's also, it feels as if you are kind of like going on this journey, you know? Like, it feels as if it's kind of saying like, hey, I've been through a lot of shit, and people be punching me down, but it's about time that I took a stand for me type thing. Like, it's like what they're saying, the lightning doesn't listen to anybody. It's kind of saying like lightning is destructive. So as you know, basically it's like RWBY is like a series that focuses on like adventure. You know, it is kind of like a hero's journey. So just like when it comes to any type of hero's journey type of story, there is going to be some kind of major journey that they go on together, whatever be it may be. That made no fucking sense. But as being like the lightning, I mean, that like kind of struck me. Hey, no pun intended, shut the fuck up, cat. So like how lightning is, it's like, it is destructive. So at the same time, if you think about this, it's like, yeah, their path could be destructive, but at the same time, they're not gonna listen to anybody. Because what I liked about Volume 6 is it kind of showed that end of RWBY, when RWBY was becoming more of like an adult, and she was going up against Crow, saying, you know what, we may be kids, we may be teenagers, we may be young, but we are taking a stand now, because who else is going to do it? And I really like that we saw that side of RWBY, because usually she'd be the person who's all just like, I'm a weapon fanatic and I'm such a fan of my uncle and I'm so quirky and fun. It's all like, no, at the same time, you have to realize she's growing up. So she's got to change. And what I like about it too, it's kind of still foreshadowing with the moon. And I still got to know, what is Moon Senpai going to do? How much crap is he going to have to take after Salem did that? All right, guys, so let's see what you have to say about this. All right. Volume 4, we got to meet Blake's mum. Volume 5, we learn more about Yang's mum. Volume 6, we got another glimpse of RWBY's mum. We're gonna see Weiss's mum in Volume 7, so help me! Infinite and distance, unbound by death. I'm not crying! It's a good one, Thomas. Love your videos. Me finally learns the lyrics to every soundtrack. RWBY team drops another soundtrack. Me. Ah, shit. Here we go again. RWBY opening 1. We are lightning. RWBY opening 6. Lightning doesn't take advice from anyone. Man, this volume's music's on point. Fact. Character development, even with the music. Fuck yeah. So Casey, how good do you want this song to be? Casey, yes. Exactly. Beautifully said. My little brother said this intro was trash. Said, past tense. It means he don't think it no more. Yeah, yeet. I'ma listen to the song in the gym for motivation. And I don't even go to the gym, bruh. Yeah! Take the fucking lift. You fucking get swole, man. That's right. Do a running montage. Yes, get in the gym, bitch. Yes, rising, rise. Volume 3, When It Falls. Volume 6, Rising Like the Moon. Only took 3 volumes to realize that, hey, we are all falling down and now we're rising up. We're rising up to the top. Because we are just, yes. The lightning doesn't take advice from anyone. My favorite part of the drums go hard. That shit slaps. Now it really does. Fuck. From what I really took away from this song is it's really uplifting. I mean, a lot of Casey Lee Williams songs are very, very uplifting. And they kind of show you a path to really realizing a stronger truth about yourself and what you can accomplish in life. And the importance is in life is sometimes it's not about how fast you get there, you know, how fast you get to your goals. It's about the journey that's there. Just like with RWBY, look how far the girls have come over all the course of these years and the course of these volumes, and how many lives this series has actually changed. So if you really want to think about how life is as a whole, worry about the journey, worry about the moment that you're living right now, where you are in life. Because in a way, you have to realize that if you want something in a given moment, maybe you're not ready for that at that moment. Maybe there's a time and a place for everything, you know? Maybe there's a time and a place where you're going to be like, maybe this is good that this didn't happen. Just like with me, to give you an example, some things I've wanted in life, and then I go back and as years go on, I'm like, wow, if I got that back then, what I have now, that I would not be able to handle what I do have now, you know? So it's very important for us to acknowledge how we feel in a given moment. It's important for us to acknowledge what we do want, and it's okay to want something. It's really great to actually want something, to have a goal for yourself, but never rush it. Enjoy the journey that you're on right now, and don't push yourself too hard. Like, push yourself, keep pushing and climbing, but don't make yourself burn out, because burning out usually doesn't mean because you push yourself too hard. Burning out usually means because you're in a slump. It's not because you're like, I work all day and night. It's more like, I cannot time manage myself. I'm lacking something. You stop taking care of yourself for that one true soul goal, but you have to have that type of balance. And something that this is reminding you too is to have that confidence. Just like with the lightning, and the lightning doesn't listen to anybody. The lightning will be destructive. The lightning will do whatever the hell it wants. And that kind of scene, that like song and the chorus line of that, it kind of reminded me a lot of Yang. With Yang, I feel as if she is that type of rebel, you know? She's not going to listen to anybody. She's going to do what she wants. But look how much crap she has been through. The girl has been through PTSD since volume 3. We didn't see much of it in volume 3 towards just the end, but then we saw it in volume 4 and how much it really did impact her overall. So at that moment, you kind of feel for these characters of what they're going through. And you saw at that moment when she did get her confidence back, it's kind of saying the lightning will not listen to anybody. Whether if you don't think of that as a sign of being kind of resembling Yang's character, you can still take it in consideration what that may mean for you. You know, as if like, it's important to listen to people that you respect and care about, but at the same time, it's important to listen to what your soul and your heart wants as well. So keep striving on, you know, just keep moving forward, as Monty would have said. And it's important for you to just take in consideration what those needs and those wants are. What do you want out of life? What do you want out of life? You know, ask yourself that. What are the goals you have set out for yourself? It's important to make a list for yourself and say, who am I? What I usually tell people, what usually does actually help, is kind of listing what you're good at. And usually after 4 points, you can figure out what you want to do in life. So to give an example, if you want to be a photographer or a traveling photographer or anything like that, you could be like, I want to help people. I want to take photos of people. I want to travel, and I want to be able to tell stories through art. Those are 4 points. And what does that equal? That equals to being a travel photographer. If you want to be somebody who is like a musician, you could be like, well, I like helping people, which still with the helping people. You like helping people. You love music. You love creating sounds and hearing different sounds, and you love performing. That could equal that you want to be a musician. So for what I always tell people, it takes 4 points to really jot down what you love and what you're good at. And in that moment, you could figure out what you are really good at. And you know, this is a heart-to-heart time, you know, like I love being able to give you guys these types of advice because it's important to realize that you need to not rush through life, you know? And I feel like rising is like, you're gonna keep rising. I mean, to give an example, like back in, like Team RWBY has wanted things back in Volume 1. Did they actually get what they wanted? Possibly. In Volume 1, they really wanted something. They really wanted to be huntresses. They didn't really see what the world was all about back then. But in Volume 6, now that they know so much more about Salem and everything that's going on, maybe their wants may have changed a little bit. They still want to help people, but it's not that same type of, wow, it's so amazing type thing. You know, it's more serious now, which I really do like, because that's coming back into adulthood. So just really realize what you really want. But just like what they're going through, just like what Team RWBY's going through, never rush to the finish line. Enjoy the journey and grow. But anyway, my friends, I would love to know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Tell us what you think, and get ready for the next upcoming episodes of the Lyric Room on All Ages of Geek. My name is Katja Steck, and I ask you guys a few things. 1, stay weird. 2, stay wonderful. 3, stay awesome. And until the next video, embrace you're a fangirl, and you're a fanboy, and you're a fan person every single day. Bye, guys!